Hey everybody, this is Juan, editor at kicksonfire.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at two pairs of Jordan Retros today, specifically the Air Jordan 3. I wanted to highlight these specifically because A, I actually bought them, I paid for them, and because 3s are my favorite pairs of Jordans ever. As a whole, I mean, I think the Air Jordan 12 Playoffs is like the greatest Jordan shoe ever, but I think as a whole, in terms of like colorways and all that good stuff, the 3s are basically the ones that are my favorites. So I actually picked up two pairs of Jordan Retros, paid for them this year. So this is the Infrared 23 colorway. I got these when they first came out. As you can see, I've actually worn them, you know, hashtag wear your kicks and all that good stuff. So I was lucky enough to get them through Nike.com. I think that was the first time they implemented like the picture captcha, whatever you want to call it, test in order to actually, like, you know, successfully purchase a pair. Thankfully people were screwing that up easily, so I was able to, like, you know, sneak in and get a pair myself. So as you can see, one of the things I really do appreciate about this shoe is that it kind of represents an OG style, an OG look. This could have passed as an OG colorway from back in the days, and you know, with subtle differences. Obviously, probably not as much black here on the tongue, on the lining, but definitely here on the midsole. It definitely could have passed as an OG colorway back in the days, and I'm sure people would appreciate it more, I guess, if that was the case. But I appreciate it regardless of whether it's OG or not. If it looks good, that's what matters to me. So, and then there's the Sport Blue colorway, which I think is great because it kind of represents a giant what if in like Jordan's history, because the Black Cement is arguably one of the greatest Jordan shoes of all time. It might be the Black Cement 3, I mean, is like the greatest, in many people's opinion, is the greatest Jordan shoe of all time. But what if Jordan had played for a team that was using blue as like their primary colors? This is kind of like that what if. You know, if Jordan had played for like the Cavs or like the Knicks or something like that, this could have passed as the original Black Cements. Obviously, this wouldn't be blue, this would be black, and you would see, like, you know, subtle changes here on the upper and on the tongue and on the eyelets as well. But this pretty close to being what could have been like the original Black Cement. You know, as you can see, there was like hints of red there. Now we've got hints of blue. So giant what if in Jordan's history. So kind of gives you like that giant, like, hey, this is what could have been like the greatest shoe of all time, I guess, in some people's opinion. But, you know, I mean, hindsight is 20/20, and we'll never know. But again, this is a really solid colorway, in my opinion, of the Air Jordan 3. Kind of has that OG look, which I always appreciate. I mean, I always appreciate the crazy as well, as long as it doesn't look like the pair of the Jokers, which is totally a joke in my opinion. So again, this is Juan, editor at kicksonfire.com, and hope you enjoyed this look at the Air Jordan 3 Infrared 23 and the Air Jordan 3 Sport Blue colorway. Again, thanks for watching, and hope you appreciate that, cause retros.